I finally took the plunge and bought the Fujifilm X-H2. Let's get into it. So I wasn't intending on buying it, wasn't intending on upgrading to it, but there were some standout features that just made me really want to go for it and yeah, just upgrade the gear and just kind of take things to that next level. So this is it. It's one of the two bodies, the second body I'm actually filming this on. But yeah, this video is basically just going to be my initial sort of thoughts on the camera and some stuff I'm really looking forward to. It's very, very similar to the X-H1, obviously in terms of like build and sort of who it's aimed at. It's a video / photography camera. It's not sort of one or the other. Everything that the X-H1 did well, this does just a ridiculous amount better. So I'm going to go over the camera and just sort of some of the main differences of it. The shape's pretty much still the same. The grip is slightly bigger. It's actually a lot more comfortable to hold, just an initial hold. The top plate here, this bit's going to be one of the main differences. The dials are gone with your shutter speed and your ISO, so that's the X-H1 there with them on, and then this one just has the one dial, so it's got pretty much a normal PSAM dial. And then yeah, the screen's sort of moved over to the side. That's pretty much the same thing. There's a few more buttons on the top here, which are actually just a lot nicer just for sort of reaching to. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is this little red button here, which is a dedicated video record button. So if you're taking photos, you can press that and just start recording video straight away, so you don't have to switch camera modes. On the side here, this is where the cards are. Same spot. The only main difference with this is it's a CF card, so CF Express B, and an SD card. So if you are upgrading these cameras, bear that in mind because the CF cards are very expensive. And then moving on to the bottom, the battery is going to go just in there, pretty much where it was last time, except it's changed sort of direction a little bit, which is why the grip's a bit bigger. The batteries are much better. They rate for about 500 shots, I think. Now, one of the things with this camera, there's a few things to remember when you buy this. It doesn't come with a charger. The only way to charge the batteries is with the sort of inbuilt adapter that they give you. So you can buy third-party ones for pretty cheap, or the Fuji one, which charges 2 batteries at once. This is the Fuji charger. This one does 2 batteries at once. It's about 50 quid, so it's not the cheapest. This is also a super useful little thing as well. This is a night core charger, so I had one of these for the old one as well. So it can charge 2 batteries at once, and it's just got a little USB-C input there. Your tripod mount here, and then this little bit comes off here, and that's where the battery grip will go. The only reason I had the battery grip for the X-H1 was to extend the record time, which on this is not a problem. This can do 160 minutes. So no longer does it have a 30-minute record limit, so it means I can sell and get rid of my external recorders, and then for weddings and anything else like that, I can just set up a camera, press the button, and then it's just recording the whole time. And then back to the other side here, you can just see that. Back to the other side here, that's where your sort of normal sort of video stuff is. A full-size HDMI out as well, and then full-size headphone in, headphone out as well, and then USB charging as well. So that's sort of back to the top. The strap lugs are a little bit more sort of built into the body, and they're a little bit more, it's nicer than the ones that stick out. On to the back of the camera, pretty similar. One of the main standout features is this little flippy out screen, which is really nice. And then there's also this little sort of joystick button here, and then you sort of standard sort of buttons. All of these are like the X-H1, they're all programmable. The front of the camera is largely the same. This is a little programmable button up here. You've got your lens release button, flash sync, and then the different one here, which used to be focus settings. Now it's just a button, so it's programmed to be manual, continuous, or single, just on a button click. You can also choose what you want, but I've kept it the same. That's pretty much it for the physical differences in the camera. The actual internal differences, it's a 40 megapixel sensor, so when I'm shooting stills, it's going to allow me to crop much more aggressively into images if I want to. It shoots a lot faster, the focus is much better as well, so all round sort of just good stuff there. The video features were something that really stood out to me, so being able to shoot 8K video, not that I will shoot a lot of 8K video, but the option to do that is quite useful for certain moments. Also the other standout feature, which I mentioned before, which is the 160-minute recording limit. That's just great. That means you don't have to worry about external recorders or anything like that, or the camera just stopping recording after 20 minutes or 30 minutes if you've got the battery grip. That's kind of it for my sort of initial thoughts. I'm going to give them a run for their money over the next couple of months. I'm second shooting a wedding this coming weekend, which is a perfect environment to try new cameras out in. Yeah, then I'll be running it through its paces and just building it into my normal workflow. Yeah, and then once I've done some work with it, I'll be doing more reviews and some more reviews on the lenses and things like that I use, and just going over there. But yeah, if you have any questions, just drop me a message. Instagram's usually the best place to get me, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching. Hope that was useful. Cheers.